Hi everyone! This is hopefully going to be a quick video about the Ohayocon videos Laura and I took, as well as the 2015 con season. Unfortunately, just before I was going to upload the final video of our Ohayocon videos, my dog broke my laptop. Couldn't save any of the files that were on it, and I hadn't backed up any files for 2015 yet, so I don't have the videos for Ohayocon anymore, so I won't be able to upload those. But to give a little recap about Ohayocon, it was definitely probably the worst Ohayocon I've ever had, which probably sounds pretty harsh because it seemed like we were having a lot of fun on Friday. Friday was definitely the best day of that weekend for us, or at least for me. Laura had a lot of fun regardless. Saturday morning, my camera actually broke. My camera isn't very old. The first time I used it was at ColossalCon of last year, so it's not very old, but it broke, it wouldn't turn on, we couldn't start it, it wouldn't charge, it was just a disaster. But that Saturday we went out to eat at a different Steak and Shake than one we went to on Friday, just because it was close by and it was cheap. And it was actually near Best Buy, which is where I got my camera. And the only reason we knew it was near Best Buy is because my dad had a $5 reward card he had to use that weekend, and he looked up Best Buys nearby. So after we finished eating, we went to that store, and a guy took care of us. We couldn't find his name anywhere on the receipt. We looked for it really hard. I think my dad did leave him a wonderful review because he wanted to be the one to write it. But either way, he took us after we had waited for a really long time, and he asked us what the problem was. We were in costume, and he knew right away we came from Ohayocon, and it was really funny because he actually wished he could have been there, but he had to work. And he actually made it so I could trade him my camera, even though I probably would have had to gone through the manufacturer for my camera instead of doing it through the store if I wanted to get a new one. But he asked his manager, and his manager let him trade in my old camera for a new one, the exact same camera. And it was the last camera they had of my camera in stock. Absolutely wonderful, and he made my weekend because I did not want to have to pay for a new camera, especially when mine wasn't that old to begin with. And just shout out to that guy again because it got cut off to the video, but that's what happened on Saturday. I met with a few friends and we saw the masquerade, but that was about it. And then Sunday morning, I got really sick. This is probably the sickest I've ever been in my life. I actually couldn't move when we got back. I had a fever. Worst pain I think I've ever been in my life. It was horrible back, and it was just bad. Very, very bad. Two bad string events, and it was just not a good weekend for me. It was also kind of boring. I didn't do much. I think it's partially because I had to drop out of the masquerade because I couldn't finish Alicia on time. And that's definitely probably one of my regrets. I wish I could have finished Alicia. I think it would have been a better convention if I had had her, because I wasn't very happy with the way Subtile turned out. But Laura did have a good time, so I do want to say that. Ohayocon is usually a good convention for me, so I don't want you guys to think that it's usually bad. It's really, really not. This is just basically the first time I've ever really had a bad convention, and I'm hoping that doesn't continue to the 2015 con season. So that brings me to the 2015 con season. Yay! So for the 2015 con season, I know for a fact I'm attending the following conventions: Anna Marathon, which is March 21st, so it's coming up right around the corner now. I'll be selling in Artist Alley, as will Viz. I'll be selling under Snowpaws. Viz, I believe, is Visions of Grandeur. I'm not 100% certain, though. Laura's also selling at the table with me. This is her first time doing Artist Alley, so I hope she really enjoys it. Her boyfriend will be coming, and my dad will be coming to help us out with the table. So if you see us, come say hi. This is probably the easiest convention will be to find any of us at because we'll be stationary at a table for, like 8 hours. Yeah, so this is actually why my house is currently a mess. Mess. It's because I'm in a rush for finishing stuff for Anna Marathon because I'm an idiot that procrastinated and now I have to make everything in like a month. Don't do that. After that's ColossalCon, which is June 4th through the 7th in Sandusky, Ohio at the Kalahari. We'll be there all weekend from Thursday to Sunday. And then after that is Pokemon Nationals, which is July 4th weekend, for the entire weekend. It's in Indianapolis. And then possibly after this, MatsuriCon, it's still very much in the air. That's in Columbus, the Hyatt Regency, same hotel as Ohayocon. It's the 14th through the 16th. I still haven't heard anything about this con. This is why it's still in the air and everything. So I'm waiting to see what happens. If I don't get information soon, I might switch back to Katsucon, which I've attended the past 2 years, which is in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm not sure what the date on that is. I think it's the weekend after Nationals. After that is MidoriCon, which is the 25th to the 27th, and that's in Mommy Bay State Park. Really looking forward to MidoriCon just because Laura and I had such a fun time last year. It was probably my best convention of 2014, and probably one of my best conventions of all time. And then I believe the final con of my season for 2015 will be 9Con. It doesn't have dates up yet, but I'll always be there, as always. But if you see us at any of these conventions, do feel free to say hi to us. Alright, so the 2015 con schedule comes 2015 cosplay plans. Whee! I did that really weird, I'm sorry guys. So my 2015 cosplay plans keep changing and going everywhere, but I do believe these are final. Use that term very loosely. I will be starting to work on my Deanna again. I actually started my Deanna before we started this channel. I am also hoping to do Skyla for Nationals this year, as she would be a really nice costume to change into after wearing my Deanna. And she's not terribly difficult. So those two would be the two I will prioritize. I'm hoping to have Alicia done for Nationals this year too, but I'm really not sure if it's going to happen. She's just going to be done when she's done. I'm not going to try to rush her or anything, as rushing her didn't get her finished before. Also hoping to do Nishiki, which is actually who this wig is for. I just got it in the mail today, which is why I'm wearing it. It really needs its bangs cut. Really bad. Really bad. I didn't cut these bangs. I just want everyone to know that. I can do a better job than that. I don't have a set time I'd like her done by, just any time is fine. I would really like to remake Shawnee if time and money allows it. That's really all I have planned for this year. Lots of Pokemon costumes, as always. The next video that I'll be making is actually another tutorial video about making really simple beanie style plush like this. Beans. Garrett, they can't hear the beans if you do that. If you have any video requests, just shoot us a message, leave a comment, and I will. And as long as it's possible for me to do it, I'll make a video of it. And I believe that's it. I hope I get to see you guys at a bunch of conventions this year, and I hope you have a wonderful 2015 con season. Thank you. Bye.